Hello, sir.
Good day to you.
What's going on?
Tattoo guy's trying to reach me.
Uh,
Yeah,
when is it booked for?
it's not booked. He's still drawing it,
Oh,
but he wants to talk to me. So I assume he's trying to figure out what to do with part of it. I don't know. I
hmm.
don't know. I haven't seen anything. He's a he's a smidge behind schedule, so I think he's panicking that I'm freaking out about it.
Oh,
I am not freaking out about it. My arms have looked like this for almost 50 years. They can last a few more weeks.
yeah.
Besides, once the skull and crossbones goes on, it'll just look rad no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Would you, if I came home and I had a traditional skull, crossbones, and like a snake, like the cheesiest tattoo I could find on my forearm, would you go out in public with me?
I don't go out in public, so
Yeah, that's a bad example. That's true. Yeah, that's fair. Would you make me cover it up if we did have to go somewhere together?
I don't think I would really care.
Really? You'd be okay with me having like subpar
Maybe if
tattoos
it
on
was
me?
like all on your head or something, or your
Ooh,
face,
news for you.
then that would be different.
Like Bam Bam Bigelow? Do you remember him?
Yeah.
The fire? I would never do that. That'd be so painful. Yeah. So we'll see what he comes back with.
Haven't really seen much of the girls this weekend.
What girls?
I know. One of
Oh, we have children still.
one of them's moving out in a couple weeks.
Few weeks we go. Yeah, that's it. Fantastic for our towels
Why?
because there won't be 17 of them on the floor of her bathroom.
Uh,
Yeah, they both like to do that.
yeah, they do. Willow's gotten better. Gotten better.
Yeah, she's getting a bit better. Yeah, give her props. She's actually been pretty on top of it the past few weeks.
Yeah.
The other one's going to clean us out, though. It'll be good. Get rid of some stuff we don't want. Make it seem like we're super nice parents and we'll just unload on stuff that saves me going to Goodwill.
Yeah.
I'm going to make every one of them seem like a sacrifice. Like, oh, yeah, I mean, I guess you can take that old couch, but Mom and I like it. And do everything.
I literally have to lay on it. I cannot sit on it. I
It's the
have
worst couch.
to lay down.
It's the worst couch.
But it'll be perfect for a little.
Oh, yeah. For a university girl pad, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad she gets along. She went out last night and today, actually, with one of her, like, there's a few of them that she's moving in with, and she's known them all pretty well, except for one girl. But she hung out last night and then this morning.
I'd say they were getting along pretty good.
Yeah. So that's good.
See what close quarters does.
Yep.
That can turn anything into a cage fight.
I know. It'll be interesting. I don't think she's going to love it as much as she thinks she does.
I think she liked the independence. But I think, yeah, there's a few things that operate just a bit better here for her.
Especially sharing food. I can't see that. I don't know. I've got food issues though, so maybe that's just a me thing.
No, it's a her thing too. She likes the things that she likes and the way she likes it. First time someone steals her goldfish, she'll lose her mind.
Yeah.
She'll lose her mind. That's a question. That's a really interesting ethical question. What's our obligation to supply snacks and treats? Is she going to still expect us to use Costco for her?
No, she knows.
Bro, she's on our Instacart.
We can take her off our Instacart.
That's true, we could.
But I think it's the other people, like, I think she's going to annoy other people because she's the girl who will eat every goldfish except for one.
Yeah.
Or even you bought me chocolates, a box of chocolates
To show my love for you.
for Easter or whatever. I don't know what it was.
Valentine's Day. They were in the shape of a heart.
Okay, it was Valentine's Day. Yeah, she ate all of them except for one and just left the rest. I didn't even open the box. Yep. And I just noticed.
They gone.
But I guess that was months ago, Valentine's Day, and I hadn't even opened it yet. So
yeah, as we're recording this, it's June. Yeah. And to be fair, there's no guarantee it was Valentine's Day this year with you. It could have been last Valentine's Day.
But it was for sure. It was for sure. No, I thought it was Easter.
It's Easter. Why did I find you a heart shape for Easter? I mean, I love you.
Oh no, you didn't get me anything for Easter.
Yeah, you got something. Like we got our own stuff for Easter. You didn't have anything for Easter.
No, I didn't get it. Yeah, I didn't get anything.
Yeah,
I didn't want anything for Easter. So yeah, it was Valentine's. Anyway, but nonetheless, she'll eat the last of.
Very well. She's gonna learn. Hey, moving out teaches everybody some lessons.
And I love how she's like, I don't have that much of a sweet tooth anymore, but she's eaten so much candy.
Yeah.
I went into Willow's room the other day. There was a huge bag of nibs, so I ate like a couple handfuls of nibs.
Just taking them and hidden them. I don't know, maybe the dogs ate them.
Yeah.
Dogs get blamed for a lot of stuff. 9 times out of 10, they're responsible for it, but still.
I'm tired.
You are tired. We should jump right into it today.
I think so.
So, I have a question for you. Could be a short show because this is one of those questions that you might just give me a monosyllabic answer and then stare at me blankly. But we recently had an incident where one of our children was trying to get out of something and
Oh, yes.
used you, the mean old mom
I was
card.
very upset with this.
So, for reference, I always tell the kids that if you ever want to get out of something, you just explain that you've got explosive diarrhea and no one asks questions. They have yet to take me up on that advice, but it is sound. Not a single person in the world will look at you and go, "You're lying." No, it's not going to happen. But, anyways, they were not feeling up to going out. They didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. They said that they got into it with their mom, i.e., you, and that they were no longer allowed to go out. And you didn't take it well.
No,
You were not a fan of that, even a little bit.
no.
So,
On the
that
one hand, it's cool that our teenage daughter ditched her friends because she just wanted to hang out with us.
that is true. But now in the teenage social circles, you're known as the mean mom. And that's not you. You always want to be the cool mom. You're the Amy Poehler of moms. It's a Mean Girls reference.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure you got it. So the question actually is, though, when is it okay to teach your kids to lie?
Yeah.
And I mean this legitimately, right? Like like we talk about communication and open communication. Is there instances where sometimes you have to explain to them that for self-preservation or for their own interest that it's okay, or is it just a flat no? You never should.
Well, I think in this case, she had been saying she's blown them off quite a few
Yep.
times and has said, like, I'm too tired or I've got the.
Yep.
Although I will say the one day she's like, oh, my sister's gone to work
Yeah.
and my parents were going out for dinner or something like that.
Yeah.
And so they were going to walk her home because she had to be home because we were going to go out for dinner. And as she's walking home, we happen to be walking the dogs,
With?
her sister.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, so now she's caught in one of these lies, right? She's like, oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, I think we shared this because I was running through a field with the puppy. And
You
she's
sure
like,
were.
oh, look at that woman running through. That puppy looks like my puppy. That woman looks like my mom. Oh, yeah, it's my mom. But anyway, so now she's caught in this lie.
Yeah.
So maybe she has lied a few times, but she had been saying, I'm tired and all of these things. But yeah, like at some point, I need her to think about, are these people that you actually like, why do you keep making plans with them?
Yep.
In the first place, are they actually people you want to be hanging out with? And she hung out with them again today and she wasn't thrilled.
I think really like that is actually an interesting part. So rather than telling them yay or nay or whether they should or shouldn't lie, is the conversation more around why are you having that feeling to begin with?
Yeah.
Right? Like why are you putting yourself in a position where you feel the need to lie?
Yeah.
Right? I think that's interesting because yeah, you never want your kids to lie, right? You want your kids to be open and honest, but let's be realistic here. A lot of people, especially these days, they aren't good at receiving honesty.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Like in any form, at any level.
Yeah.
So is there a societal expectation where it's better to lie to avoid that? But if it is a repeat thing, how do you get your kids to really look internally and figure out what's going on? So I guess there's a couple questions there.
Yeah, because that actually just happened. So a story where there was a woman who was going to go out with this man. He was getting his tattoo
Mm-hmm.
for 6 hours
Mm-hmm.
and then texted her and was like, you know what? I'm really tired. They were supposed to meet at 4. Now it's like 6 or 7. And he texts saying, I'm really tired. Can we do it next week? And this person, the woman, was like, that's it. He's blowing me off. Like,
Yep.
yeah, it just didn't take it at face value that, well, he'd been
Yeah,
getting a
sit in chair
tattoo for
hours.
6 hours and he's probably tired. And sure enough, like, did meet up with her again and all of this. So, yeah, I can see that piece too. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is. I mean, with the lying piece, I guess it does depend. If they're doing it all of the time, that's a problem,
Yeah.
and so, but I do it like that's a tricky one for me with social stuff because I bail on social stuff all of the time. But it usually is. I'm tired.
You're a Hall of Fame shoot puller, though. Like, for real. You're so on accepting the initial invites, but then the day of, not a huge fan of leaving the house.
No.
No. So, yeah, our kids have been near death a few times to get us out of things, for sure.
I did that the other day with you. I
Yeah.
think you were exhausted.
Yeah. I got thrown out there like I was having a tough. I had a great day. I was
You
very
were
good.
mad. You're like, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, because my wanted us to go to work, her work.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And I was tired, but you threw me out there pretty quick.
But all of us, because I was exhausted too. I said we're all
And that was less of a lie. We were all tired and it
Yep.
was late, and she could survive the extra hour or two left in her shift. And I don't ever remember my parents ever seeing me at a place of work. Ever. Maybe Phil's when I was busting tables.
Yeah, when I first worked at McDonald's, they came.
Yeah, that'd be about it.
Yeah.
But anyways. Yeah, I think that's interesting because you're right. Like, we talk about learned behaviors and model behaviors, and yeah, like, absolutely, right? So how honest are parents that are professing honesty in their kids is another question that you need to ask, maybe. And I'm not saying everybody's dishonest. I'm not saying people are pathological liars, but you raise a valid point, right? If a kid is lying all the time, why?
Hmm.
What are you doing, right, to model or them seeing that behavior? And what's the root cause? Like, why are they doing it, right? Lying, and there's different types of lying, right? There's the lying to try and, like, when you're telling a story and you know it's just yes,
Hmm.
it's pretty easy to sniff out, and it's pretty easy to be like, hey, bud, like, what is going on? But avoidance of like social situations and stuff, yeah, if it happens all the time, it could be something bigger.
And teenage stuff, like I will say, tweens and teens, like there is just a piece of like that's normally normal development, just exaggeration and saying little white lies and stuff like that. Like I remember there was a girl for years was saying she was the same age as us. Years. And then we all decided to go on a trip to the States. We're going to Disneyland. And lo and behold, we're all 21. We're about to go to the bar. And she's like, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm actually only 18. Like that kind of lie.
Yeah.
And it's like, why did you lie to us in the first place?
Yeah.
Right. But anyway,
It's like one of the better lies I've heard, which wasn't actually a lie, was Henry Cavill, Superman. I told you this before.
I think so.
So his nephew got in trouble.
Is this the Sherlock Holmes Superman?
Yeah. I mean, I would think Superman was enough, but yeah, he played Sherlock Holmes for the Enola Holmes thing.
Sure.
But yeah, so his nephew at school got in trouble for lying and telling everybody his uncle was Superman.
Right.
And the teacher called his sister and was like, you've got to tell your son to quit lying. So to prove it, Henry picked him up the next day and took him to school and met the teacher. And the teacher basically was like, okay, he wasn't lying. He's like, nope, I'm really his uncle and I'm really Superman. So that one always makes me laugh because that is a typical kid making up a tall tale to be more important or get some attention, and backfired on the parents and stuff.
Yeah, so I do think, the importance of taking accountability, and that's a bit of a separate one, really at the end of the day. But for this, I think it's going back to, okay, what's going on, right? That it's we're seeing this constant pattern. Maya, I know she'll not, she's tired and she won't, but she's like, but I'm gonna go. And she does go and then always has fun.
Yeah.
Whereas with Willow, I don't know if she does always have fun.
I don't think she does.
And that's hard. So I think then it's having a bigger discussion around, and I love looking at relationships, and there's different ways to look at it, laying out your board member, who's on your board or your committee, right? Like who can you go to for friendship issues, for parent issues, for whatever, something like that. But another one that I really like is like if you were to have a circle with spokes on it, like lines sticking out of the circle, and each of the line represents something, like it could be trust or fun or I don't know, engaging or exhausting or whatever. And then along the line from 0 to 10. So from 0 to 10, how fun is this person? From 0 to 10, how trustworthy is this person? From 0 to 10, how engaging or exhausting is this person? And then they can kind of rate and start looking at those patterns in relationship. Obviously, this is for older kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think that's a piece of it, because twice now there's been some big events or big days out with friends, and Willow doesn't want to go, goes, and has come home. And she's like, I wish I never went. Today was one of those days. And then Friday was one of those days as well. And so then it's like, it's looking at those relationships
Yeah.
and which ones are actually the ones that she wants to invest in and put energy in.
Yep.
But then tonight, so she didn't have a good day with a certain group of friends, but tonight was super excited to go out.
Couldn't wait.
Couldn't wait to go
Like
see her other
talking a
friend.
mile a minute all the way there.
Yeah.
And that's an important distinction as well, right? I think that's an important life lesson to teach the kids early is, you know, as you're trying to grow up and find your people, I heard someone I heard someone talk about it as cyclicality. Everybody in your life has a cycle. That relationship has a cycle, and that cycle will come to an end at some point. And it might start up a new cycle down the road, but every interaction with a person or relationship has a beginning and an end, right?
Mm.
And it's okay, right? And I think that's part of it with the relationship piece, especially younger. If you don't feel like you've found your people yet, or even if you have and there's just conflict or whatever, it's really important to teach them to figure out what their non-negotiables are in relationships, right? And it's tough to explain it like that to a younger kid because it's very black and white. Like this
Mhm.
person's nice, this person's mean, this person likes me, this person doesn't like me. But still, to have a way to have that conversation of, well, why do you think that? Or why don't you feel as excited? Or what do you like to do? Are still good conversations to have. It may not change that specific relationship, but it plants seeds for them to rely on down the road. And I think that's the really important piece. And I think overall, especially in with a lot of the social stuff, like we talk about all the time. I think in that conversation, I think there is the relationship piece and the assessment of yourself in that situation and why you're feeling the way you're feeling. I think there's also a component about, and this comes back to the original line question: are you lying to protect you, or are you lying to protect them? Right? Like, and I think that comes back again to some people don't take honesty that well. So why are you positioning it that way? And then what does that mean for your relationship? So if you feel you have to lie to a friend to get out of doing something with them, there's two things to ask there. Why can you not be honest with them? And why do you not want to be with them? Right. And those are conversations you can have in varying degrees as the kids get older, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the key.
I will say though, like that particular night that she did bail and saying it's because I said she couldn't go. I did think it was crazy late. Like they were gonna go see
Oh,
a late show on a school night.
it
Like
was
it didn't
crazy.
start till after 9 or
Yeah, we didn't
something.
push back on that too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But but on that note, like I don't want because I think this ties in with previous episodes just about, maintaining our parental authority
Yeah.
and boundaries. We can't be friends with our kids when we have to be, set those boundaries. And so I just want to push back on that Amy Poehler comment because
You want to be a cool
I
mom
do,
in tracksuits and
I
let them drink at the house?
I do need to, I do have boundaries, but that's one where like and I am strict and I will own my strictness for where I am
Yeah, yeah.
strict.
Yeah, like, I mean, to be fair, we don't put a ton of boundaries on things. Like, if the kids want to have friends over, unless there's a legitimate reason why it's going to be too hard to manage, they have friends over.
Apparently people are coming over to do laundry in a couple of days, so
Yeah, yeah, whatevs. But I think in that, yeah, I mean, I'm just teasing you about that. Like, I know you're not trying to be out there being a cool kid, but it's because you already are. Just want to make that clear. You're not trying to be the cool kid because you are a cool kid.
I know that I'm not. It's okay.
You are. You're the
Okay.
coolest kid in this room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Although she was talking about me today, so like just how I cried when we went to Disneyland because I was just so excited. I just started
Yeah.
bawling.
Yeah, you're kind of like Winnie like that. Winnie can't control her emotions when she gets super excited. That's you at Disney properties.
I was like today, she was so excited you were petting Sunny, so she came and like tried to eat her whole face.
She sure did. She put Sunny's face in her mouth and didn't know what to do after that. Like she just looked at all of us like, I don't know how to get out of this. She is so dumb. Anyways, I think yeah, it is just important to have like there's a ton of layers to this in terms of the interaction between your kids and their friends, the interaction between you, how they interact with the world. There is no perfect answer. No, we don't want our kids to be dishonest, but sometimes you have to pick how you're going to communicate in what fashion and to whom to save yourself or save the people on the other end as well. I think
Yeah.
it's kind of the thing.
And that's, yeah, I think that's pretty good, like understanding those grays,
Yeah.
and sometimes it is, well, even when I do assessments, one of the things that I look at is, here's a social problem. And I want you to think about the other person's feelings. Like your job is to maintain your relationship and protect their feelings.
Yeah.
And so, what would you say in this situation, right? Like they get a terrible haircut, for example, and you hate it and they're super excited. Like, what would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've seen that with tattoo choices.
Yeah. It's funny though, because a lot of the kids that I'm doing assessments with will say things like, oh, you need to get a new hairdresser or stuff like that.
That's
Or
awesome.
like it's not my style, but hey, if you like it,
Yeah,
like
that's a
they'll
good one.
they'll usually kind of say stuff like that. Or just flat out, they'll be like, why wouldn't I tell them it looks terrible? If they're my friend, why wouldn't I tell them it looks terrible?
I saw a clip of Jason Sudeikis, I think, where someone asked him how he responds to people that ask him for his opinion on stuff he hates. And his answer was, oh, I'll just look him straight in the eye and go, I can't even describe what I feel about this. And he's like, if people want to think that's positive, great. But the truth is, yeah, I can't describe my feelings to it because it's such a strong negative reaction. That's cool. I say it in a way that they take what they need out of it. I'm like, that's really funny, actually.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know why that reminded me, but do you think Harrison Ford's a grumpy man?
no, he's not. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like the interviews, especially when him and Gosling were doing the Blade Runner 2049 press tour.
Oh, is that what they did?
Yeah,
I gotta watch that.
it was amazing.
It's Blade Runner with Wesley Snipes, the original.
What are you talking about? No, Harrison Ford was in Blade Runner.
Oh, I don't think
Hunting
I've ever seen
Replicants. How are we married? That is like one of my top five movies.
like the original.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Which one does Wesley Snipes in?
He's in Demolition Man.
No.
He's in Blade.
Oh,
He's the vampire.
maybe that's it. I don't know.
Wow, I think that's probably it.
Okay.
Circling back
Yeah.
to our original question.
Hmm.
No, he's not grumpy. When they were on the press tour, the whole thing was Harrison Ford saying something, acting like he was grumpy, and Ryan Gosling nearly wetting himself because he was laughing so hard at what he was saying.
Oh, I gotta watch them.
Like someone asked him, why he did movies or what was the reason he still did movies. And Harrison Ford missed a beat to be rich and famous. And then he just dead-eyed the girl. Gosling couldn't even keep it together after that.
I think I saw that one. And I did actually see one where he was like, do you know who I used to be? Or something
Oh, yeah,
like that. And forgetting Ryan's name and stuff.
Oh, yeah, you used to call him Brian. When they first went on the tour, he would refer to him as Brian.
Oh.
And Ryan would just let him do it because he thought it was funny. Yeah. I don't think he's
They've never
grumpy.
worked together before? That's not.
Maybe. I mean, that was a pretty huge press tour.
Have you seen that? The new one?
2049. I own it.
When did it come out?
Like 7 years ago.
Oh, so it's not a new movie.
Blade Runner, the original, was in the 80s.
Yeah, no, I know that.
But 2049 just came out in the past 10 years.
Is there one with Schwarzenegger?
That'd be The Running Man.
Running Man.
Yeah. So you've put two completely different movies from two completely different decades together to form a different one.
But truly, it's really funny when I think of Blade Runner, I'm thinking of Tron. Hey, your other favorite guy in the whole world.
Jeff Bridges, Big Lebowski. Do you know what I found? Did you know that Fisher Price Little Tykes has a special edition Big Lebowski figurines?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a grown ass man and I almost bought them.
You're a grown-ass man and just got your card, your ordained priest of dudism card.
Yeah, I needed people to know that and it's an ordained minister, thank you, not an ordained priest.
Of the Latter-day Dude.
Yeah, the Church of the Latter-day Dude. Yeah, marry people.
We actually have a picture of Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Not Big Lebowski, of Jeff Bridges.
As the Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Holding his white Russian. The best part about it, though,
Over the piano, and everyone thinks it's Jesus.
they sure do. And that warms my heart more than anything else. The amount of people that have done a second take is like, one guy actually asked me, why is Jesus drinking in that picture? And I'm like, because it's Jeff Bridges. in The Big Lebowski. Awesome.
Yeah.
Good day to
Alrighty.
you.
Good day.